Hey guys, I am just getting a little bit more light. Don't know if that made a massive difference, but I wanted you to be able to see everything we're doing today because it's all about legs. You're going to need weights, okay? So grab your dumbbells, your heavy dumbbells if you can. We're going to start in just with a little bit of a lioness leg mobility. Feels fitting that we should do some of the movements that any great footballer would do. So let's start in with these hip openers. If you watch the game, you'll have seen them warming up on the sidelines just like this. Then some leg swings. You can always hold on to something if you want to here. Take the legs forwards and back. Good. And then just come side to side. Ooh. So you can move your hips a little bit with you here if you want to. You don't have to hold on to something. Come into a balance. Good. And then step that leg that was moving out to the side, little pulses here. Beautiful. So legs and glutes today, we're going to be working inner thighs. We're going to be working hamstrings, glutes. So all going to be happening. Let's come back up to center. So back into these nice big wide hip circles. You should really feel that movement into the hip. Good. 2, 1. Again, take it into your leg swings here. Try and take the leg backwards as well as forwards with your leg swing. Go with the flexed foot here. Good. And then come in to your little pointed toe, a bit more elegant. Sweep out in front, out to the side. As I said, hips can move a little bit with you here if you want them to. And then again, that moving leg steps out to the side and we pulse through here. So pretty much all of the moves that we're doing today, we're using the weights. 2, 1, walk it back in, give them a little pedal through, shake off, run through, whatever you want to do. And we're going to start in with a curtsy lunge. So with a weight in each hand. So bring yourself all the way to the end of your mat. Okay, we're going to stay on the same leg so that we're not kind of back and forthing too much. Weights down by your side, shoulders back, chest open. This isn't a curtsy lunge. Come to the middle. Come to the middle of your mat and then take your leg behind. And then we're going opposites. I don't know why. In my head I want to do curtsy lunges, but I set us up for a side lunge. So this is what we're doing. Good. Realise you guys would have been none the wiser and totally would have followed along with whatever I threw at you. But this is what we're doing. Good. So sink those knees down, nice and low. Beautiful. Woo. So great one straight away to fire up the thighs. Good. Try not to look down if you can. Keep looking ahead. You don't want to kind of tilt your balance too far forwards. Good. 2 more each side. Let's go 1, 1, 2, 2. Then we're going to take it round the back of the legs into the hamstrings with our deadlift. Set those feet at shoulder width apart. Good, nice and slow, controlled here. Legs as straight as you can. Good, guys. Slow it down. Maybe catch your breath back a little bit. Beautiful. Keep going here. 4 more. Pull that belly button in as you come up to standing. For 3, 2, last one here. All the way up. Woo, then set your weights down. We're going to come down to all fours. Preferably with a weight, if you can get it to stay there. If not, body weight only. We're going to come up into our pulses. So toes pointed, squeeze that calf in towards your thigh at the back there. So calf to hamstring, knee lifted high enough that you can feel that stretch through the front of the hip, and pulse, pulse, pulse. If you're using the weights here, this is strong. You'll feel it pretty quickly. Again, just soft through the elbows, lifting the belly button. You know this stuff, guys. Keep pulsing. Good. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw down. Of course, we have to even things out, so take a moment, move your weight across, and then switch straight in. Opposite side, get that leg lifted for me. Pulse 3. Good. As you're doing these, just a quick little scan through of your body, make sure that everything is kind of aligned. Make sure you're not leaning too much into one wrist. Your weight should be evenly distributed across the 2 hands at the front. Spine should be nice and flat. You might be feeling it in that supporting glute as well. Keep on pulsing. Beautiful. Keep going for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the weight down. Okay, take a little pause. Child's pose or some cat cows, whatever you need to do. Have a stretch out, maybe a down dog. And then when you're ready, bring it back in and up to the top. Okay, so next up, we're coming into a side lunge. Just a single weight is needed for this one. So this time you do bring yourself to the end of the mat. The weight is going on the same side as the very end of your mat. So we're going to be stepping out and across and bringing this weight in to tap down. And we're staying on the same side, okay? Let's do it. Good. So again, kind of quite a fast-paced one to get you moving for this start of this next set. So this is the equivalent of those curtsy lunges. And we've got a slower paced one from standing. And then we're back down to the mat. Good. See how low you can get with that weight. Lower you go, bigger the stretches, harder you're working into those muscles. 3 more here. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Shimmy across. Same on the opposite side. So come across the other end of your mat, switch your weight into the opposite hand, and then step out here. Good. Woo. You might find one side you can kind of come down a little bit deeper in, find it a little easier. A little tip, if you want to come down a little lower, hold your weight at the very end rather than in the middle. Get a little bit extra, inch or so, to tap your weight down with. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Can't see what I'm doing. Okay, set your weights into your pair of heels. So as long as you haven't got round edged weights that are going to roll away, you're going to step up into them. If you haven't, or if it's not comfortable for you, standing on whatever weights you're using, you could come into just a balanced squat, so up on your tiptoes, or you could maybe even put like a yoga block or a couple of books underneath your heels, just to elevate you a little bit. It means that when we come down into our deep squat, we're coming with bum below knees ideally. So we can go slow here, take a little pause at the bottom. It will make it harder to get back up, and that is what we want. Good. Woo! Nice and deep. So we can come deep because we come up onto our tiptoes, altered the angle of that pelvis. Essentially, we've given ourselves more space to sink down into. The deeper we go with our squats, the harder those muscles are working. Good, guys. Ooh, should be warm. 3 more like this. 2 more. Last one. And up. Whoa. Take some determination to power out of those. Like I said, we're coming back down to the mat. This time onto your back. Have a lie down. Treat yourself, gang. And then bring, depending on how easy they are to hold, either one weight or both weights up onto your hip bones. I'm going to go just with one. We're going to come up into a bridge. We're going to add in pulses at the top. So coming down maybe a third of the way, pressing back up into these little hip thrusts. So if you're at the gym, for example, you might do these, you might see people doing these with a big long barbell, lying on a bench, equivalent, but this is an at-home workout. We don't need to go to the gym. We don't need big long barbells. We can recreate at home. Whoa! And it feels strong after those glute pulses. You should feel this. Keep lifting and lowering, lift and lowering. Really squeeze into those glutes at the top. Whoa! Good. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down, nice and slowly, no rush. Set your weight down to the side. You've got a little stretch out time here. So bring a leg in. Take a breath. Switch it across. How you doing? We've got one more round. Are you up for it? Of course you are, guys. Always, always. Okay, double weights again. And we're coming in with single leg lunge. Turn this way. So step your feet in parallel. Pick them slightly wider if you're worried about balance. Train tracks, remember, not tightrope. And we're coming up and down, up and down. That knee sinking directly below your hip bone. Okay, guys. Woo. All the way back up as well, okay? Good, so that front leg should fully straighten up. So you push back up. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're staying on the same leg. I want you to lift that front heel as well. Got it? That front heel is lifted. Woo, it's strong. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it in. Pedal it out. Switch sides. Regular lunges to begin. So that front foot flat on the floor. Breathe. Good. Calves firing up. Told you we were working full legs. 3, 2, 1. Lift that front heel. Woo. Good. You've got this, guys. Keep going. 4, 3. Holy smokes. 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Take it in. Heels to the floor. It'll feel nice to bring heels to the floor. Sink down. Squat hold. Catch your breath. Keep your weights. Should be able to wriggle your toes here. Don't lean too far forwards. Stay here. This is hot. Good, guys. Stay with me, stay with me. How you doing? We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hinge forwards. Settle yourself down to all fours. You don't need the weights. Final one. We are coming into fire hydrants. Promise you, we've worked those legs from all angles. We've worked calves. We've worked quads. We've worked hamstrings. We've worked glutes. And now we're working hips. Out those outer glutes. Let's finish strong. Belly button lifted. I know you're tired. Just keep going for me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Remember, it doesn't need to be a big, huge movement here. It's less about the cocking movement and more about control. Good, guys. Wowza. Spacey, spacey. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Settle back. Maybe take the knees wider and settle back into child's pose for me. Super duper stuff. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale, up to all fours. Flex the toes, down dog, and add in that little sink of the heels, pedaling back, pushing into the heels, feeling that stretch through the calf, through the back of the knee, through the hamstring. When you're ready, you can step your feet in, or walk your hands to your toes, roll it up to standing. If you're feeling a little wobbly, hold on to something here. We're going to come into a figure of 4 stretch. So sink down, cross an ankle over a knee, press back into your glutes. Good. Oh, switching sides. How are we doing? Just gently press that knee away from you as well. You'll get a stretch into that inner thigh. Good. Come on up. Give everything a pedal through, a shake off, a fan out. You are done. Legs, legs, legs in the bag. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.